Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. I wanted to take a few minutes to introduce you to my analog recording devices. I'll be using these for the next year, and if you're not aware, I'm along with several friends we're going DAWLESS in 2021. Mike and I from 424 Recording. We'll be sort of documenting this and talking about our feelings about this on the podcast that we host called Analog Thoughts in a Digital World. So I thought I would just kind of run through all of my different tape decks and 4-tracks and things that I will be using throughout the year to make some music on. I believe this is the oldest machine that I have. Try to make sure that I have it in view. This was my parents' old Boombox, so shout out to Keith and Sherry for taking such good care of it, and then I got to kind of take it away from them at some point in the early 2000s. It's a really cool little tape deck. It's got these two sort of condenser microphones on here, and yeah, I've recorded actually a lot on this back before I had any sort of computer or way to multi-track. It's from 1986. I should say it is also the model number, just in case anyone is wondering, is a General Electric 3-5252A, as in Albert. Okay, my second one, which I used to use a ton whenever I recorded demos, is a little Panasonic handheld. Some people may have seen it pop up on my Instagram recently. So its model number is RQ, I think it's hard to read, RQ-2102. I picked this up for like $5 at a thrift store in the early 2000s, and I use it a ton. It's also really cool to run out of the line out and into another recording device and use the microphone to get some pretty great lo-fi sounds. Yeah, so I'm kind of it's funny to me how nostalgic I feel about these machines, because I used that a lot in the probably mid to late 2000s with demoing stuff. So yeah, I think maybe that might be my first task is recording with that thing again, because it's been a long time since I've used it. And okay, so we're gonna move right along here on the desk. I'm gonna throw this in real quick. I haven't used this a ton, but James from Jumper Kimmins sent this to me. I got it from him, and it's really cool. It's got some pitch bending capabilities, and I've only used it once to do some tape looping, but I'm excited to use it a little bit more, because it's also got a built-in microphone, and it's really cool. It's just a Radio Shack, and he did all the work on it. This is the Tascam MF-P01. I actually got this for free, maybe, I don't know, mid 2000s sometime. I was in a music store, so I bought a grunge pedal for $20, and then this was sitting on the counter and available for free. So I was like, what the heck, I'm gonna take it. And I ended up recording an album on it in 2008. That's under the name Elton Fun. But then I ended up using it again, I believe 10 years later in 2018, when I did the first Red Pants 2-song single. So those are the only 2 releases that I've used it for, but yeah, maybe I'll try to give it a go again. This one is sort of one of my favorite recording devices of all time. Definitely my gateway into 4-tracks and into multi-track recording. I bought one of these in the early 2000s and recorded a ton on it, and then I was recording one day and had it propped up on a snare drum or something, and it fell and broke the power supply. So I ended up buying this one again in 2018 after I had recorded with the little gray one, mostly because I also just wanted to go through like a ton of old tapes that I had and stuff. So, and buying this kind of led me down to like going on YouTube and discovering Mike and discovering all these great people that were recording on 4-tracks, which ultimately led me to getting the big one, the 424. I have the Mark II and I love it. I've been able to use it a little bit in the last couple of years, and I would really love to use it more. So I'm looking forward to that this year. Maybe we'll transition now to me recording a song on this.